Hello, it's Daryl at 10-Foot Truck, Good Attitude Services. Just got back from the transfer station, unloaded a couple mattresses. One was a king size and one was a queen. Wanted to see what the weight, I was going to show you what the weight, because I know it cost, trying to find the receipt here. Just I'm trying to figure out how much weight, because it's a minimum charge of, let's look at the charge here. It's on the receipt. $18.74 was a material charge, so I was hoping that maybe I can see if I can get another one in there, so I can do three. It says it was 200 pounds, so I think at 300 and under, I'll have to test this out and see, and I'll get back to you, but I think it's 300 and under is the minimum charge, so that means technically I'd get a king size, queen size, and probably another queen size, and that's still a minimum charge. So my theory is correct. It's best to take them to the storage until you get at least two or three. You don't want to just take one. So a king and a queen was 200 pounds. Not too bad. So that saved me some money. I could have waited because I have two more mattress removals coming out. I could have waited, but the king size takes up so much space in here. I had to put the queen on top. I could have probably got another one, no problem, but I just need to get out of there because I didn't really want to bother with the king size. Really is difficult to maneuver, so I just wanted to get it out of the truck. They're very heavy, very bulky. So I just went to the storage and picked up the queen and then removed both. So that was good. Lately the dump's been fairly easy. Our transfer station been fairly slow. I haven't had any issues. Like I went on Sunday to dump a garage or a storage removal, and there was nobody there. It was like I was the only person there besides the guys that work there, and I was in and out of there. It took me like 10 minutes. That was it. The whole trip was 10 minutes. So that was great. And today it wasn't too bad. A little bit more busy than Sunday, but I got those mattresses done. The storage is working out the way I wanted it to. Tomorrow I have another queen size mattress. So, and I think possibly on Thursday too, another queen size. So it looks like pretty much every day there's a mattress removal available. So that's a good thing because I like those kind of jobs there. And now with the storage unit, I can bounce back and forth between the storage and the transfer station and make it easier and more efficient and more money in my pocket than having to take it each mattress one at a time. I take them in stacks, bulk them up. So what I'm going to do with this next one, I'll probably try to see if I can get three queen size or four queen size won't be a problem. I think that's going to might be 300 or under. I don't know. I have to test that out. That means it would be the minimum charge. So I just want to see how far I can go with the weights to see how many mattresses I can get in the truck for that minimum charge, and then I'll keep that in mind so that when I'm sorting them out and leaving them, putting them in the storage and then stacking them up in the truck to bring them there, I know how many I need for the minimum charge. I save money, so that sounds good. And looks like it's just going to be a lot of mattress removals coming here in the future. I could do those all day long if they were available. I would do, if it was a job or it was just if there was enough of them. I know some people have contracts. I would just do those all day long. They're very, they're a lot easier to deal with than having you're doing full junk removals. So it's just stuff everywhere. These are just pull the mattress out, you're done, you're out. You're not, if you have a dump truck, I can understand, that's easy when you're doing any kind of junk removal. Hydraulic dump truck's easy to get it out, but this one I got a box truck. You have to hand by hand, you got to pull the stuff out. I saw a video. Sonoma Strong had a video. I don't know if you've ever seen, if you watched their videos. I just happened to watch one of the videos where they talk about how there was $50 mattress fee at their landfill. We don't have that here. It's just a minimum charge for a certain amount of weight. I mean, for like any item, it just starts out at 20 or 18. It looks like 1874, according to what I'm looking at the receipt. Plus 67. Okay, so 1941. So basically $20. So it doesn't matter what you bring in there. That's going to be what just to go in there and dump is going to be minimum 20. But there's no additional fees for mattresses. It's just they just go by the weight, so that's good. But I guess other states like California, they must have some places must have this extra fee. And I know, like when I was living over on the western side of the Cascades, in the King County area, they did have restrictions. I remember of how many mattresses you could unload. They didn't have a fee, but they just had a minimum or a maximum amount you could load at one time. Here, I haven't seen anything about, in Spokane County, I have yet to see anything about, at this transportation, anything about a maximum of mattresses. I think you could just go in there and load 20 at a time if you wanted to. I didn't see anyone do that, but, you know, you could do as many as you want. I can't fit that many in here, but like if you had a big, huge 26-foot box truck, I wonder if you could just go in there and dump all full of mattresses. I guess you could dump them there. I'm not sure if they have a restriction. I'll have to look that up, but because I did one time do a mattress removal for a hotel, or it was actually, it was a pretty big hotel, and I loaded up a 20, there's a 20-foot box truck from front to back full of solid mattresses, and I was going to take it to the transfer station, but I decided to, because they looked all really good and they were all latex, I decided to keep them all and put them in storage and then sell them because they were all in good condition. So I just cleaned them up, and those kind of mattresses you could take off they're just it's a latex foam. You just take the top cover off. You can replace the cover, or you can wash it. So they're useful. So I didn't want to throw them out, so I just kept all those. But so at that point, I guess I was going to be able to dump all of them, so I didn't have a restriction. So, but you know, things are changing the way you always have to check back and look at the different fees and restrictions they have at each transfer station, because it could change. You might not know. They may not allow certain things when they're like, I'm allowed to dump appliances. I think refrigerators they used to be $20. I haven't dumped one over there in a while, but you know, they pretty much take anything. I think even at one time I took tires and rims with the tires, and they were okay with that. So I think there was a certain amount of tires you could dump, but I can't remember the amount. But they even took the rim too. So and they do have a good recycling system where you can go in and recycle all your stuff before you even go into the transfer station, so you can save money. So that's a pretty good transportation. But yeah, I'll keep testing out the mattress things, seeing the weights, and I'll get back to you and on how that goes, and the system I'm doing with the storage, going back and forth with the mattresses. Yeah, I like it. I enjoy the mattress removals. I'll continue to do those, and of course I do storage clean outs as well. Those are good too. It's been a nice day today. It's not too hot, and I think it's going to be cooler this week than it was last week, so it'll be more tolerable and less. It was super hot on the weekend, so I think it's going to be in the 80s, and that's not too bad. So that makes it better for work, because you don't want to be working in super hot weather. I think one time I did a job in Vegas in the summertime, and it was years ago. It must have been like 100, it just felt like 115 degrees. Now that's really, and then one time I loaded a truck, it was an ABF trailer, and it was 105 degrees outside, but inside the trailer it was like 115, so that was really bad. It's hard to work in that kind of weather, but 80 degrees, 85, no problem. 70, 75, that's perfect. So hopefully we'll be sticking the 80s this week. It may go up to 90, 95, maybe. That's okay. Try to do jobs early in the morning when it's hot, or later on in the evening. Keep cool. All right, well, have a great great week, prosperous week, and yeah, it's 10foottruck.com. Good Attitude Services signing out. Have a great day.